Alice. I'm back with the risotto ball, rice ball recipe made with our leftover risotto. This has been cooling in the fridge 2 days. Sorry I didn't get the video out yesterday. I had a busy day and I took some time to go outside and enjoy the good weather. So here we are. We have our leftover risotto. We have cubed mozzarella. We have a flour, all-purpose flour. We have breadcrumbs. We have 3 eggs, and we have some water for dipping our hands. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain what I do to make life easier. This is going to yield quite a few rice balls. So what I like to do is get each step out of the way. Rather than making my rice ball dipping, I like to get all the rice balls dipped in flour first. So let's just move this out of the way, and I'm going to show you how we do that. Okay? This way, you're not always rushing to the sink to clean your hands because it does get messy. So we have a spoonful of risotto in our hands. To make things a little easier, you can dip your hands and that just makes it less sticky. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cup it like so. Take a cube of mozzarella and then a little bit more rice sitting on the top. You can make these as big or as small as you want. I like this size, and we want to make sure we have no holes. We don't want mozzarella coming out. That's it. That is your rice ball. So what we're going to do now is dip it in the flour. And let's do one more. And then, like I said, for the sake of the video, I'm just going to do a couple. But if I was doing this myself without videoing, I would tell you to do the whole quantity of your rice balls. We want to make this video a little shorter because there is going to be a part 2, and that's frying your rice balls. Doesn't have to be heavy with the flour. The flour is just going to seal the rice ball. Let's do one more, and I can show you how I fry them. I fry them in 3s, so let's do one more. Let's see, when I dip my hands, it makes it so much easier. Mozzarella. You have to play with the size, determine what size you like the best. If they're too big, I don't find they heat through properly. Small is okay to have little appetizer size, but you'll be here all day making rice balls, and if you have the patience to do that, go for it. I find this is the perfect size. I can get through this bowl pretty quickly. And there is 3 rice balls. So then we're going to get rid of your flour step. You can wash your hands if you like. I'm not going to, this does get messy. All right, dip in the egg. Dip in the breadcrumbs. Make sure this is really coated. Got some landscapers out there already. So nice to see the nice weather. See how your hands are getting goopy? That's what I try to prevent by doing the flour step first, then the breading step. Risotto or rice balls, I don't know why I keep saying risotto balls. Rice balls are so easy, they're time consuming, that's it. That's the only thing, is they're time consuming. I like to make ahead and freeze. And when I freeze them, my girlfriend freezes them like this. I like to lightly fry mine and then freeze, and then when I take them out of the freezer, I let them thaw out. It usually takes about an hour. And then I bake them at 375 for 10-15 minutes, and they're perfect. So I'm just gonna go wash my hands, come back for part 2, and I'm gonna show you. I'm back, and I'm going to be frying the rice balls. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So like I said, I like to fry them in 3. Make sure your oil is hot. You don't want this at really, really, really high heat, but you certainly want it to start frying as soon as you throw the rice balls in. So I have mine set at medium, and it's been heating the whole time I was making my rice balls. So we're just gonna drop them in. Do not overcrowd your oil. I do mine in 3s. Could get away with 4s. Okay, you're just gonna give them a little turn. I like to use this handy dandy spider. I'm using vegetable oil for frying. I've used canola oil, sunflower oil, whatever you like. Just do not use olive oil. Olive oil is not meant for frying. A lot of people don't know that olive oil, when it's heated too high, it gets rancid. And it really drives me crazy when I see chefs using it in high heat recipes, because I just think it's wrong, but who am I? That's my opinion. I think if you tried it, you would agree. Plus, it's just way too good of an oil to fry. Olive oil is meant to consume raw. If I was going to freeze these guys, I would take them out right now. But because I'm going to show you what they're like if I serve fresh, I'm going to leave them in a bit longer. You want them to drain on a lined plate, paper towel lined plate. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut into this and show you what the center looks like. I just want to add that if you're serving them right away, the higher the heat is on your oil, the hotter your oil is, the outside is going to brown rather quickly. The mozzarella inside is not going to melt. If you come across that problem, it's not a big deal. Throw them in the oven at 375 for about 5-10 minutes, and you'll have no problems melting that cheese and making them yummy when you serve them. to avoid that problem, you want to control the heat. You want to make sure that they're browning at a nice pace, not too fast, not too slow. The oil definitely has to be hot. You definitely have to watch it though, and just play with your heat from medium to low, back up to high. I know it's a little bit of a pain. Unless you have a thermometer, you can monitor it better that way. So I'm just going to show you what the inside should look like. This one's been sitting. Ooey gooey goodness. Voila. Okay guys, there you have your rice balls. Tune in tomorrow. Not sure what we're making yet, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Have a good day, guys.